What's going on, everybody? Stock Jock here, up about $380 in the first hour and a half of trading today. You won't be able to see the P&L because the live recording got jacked up. I can show you how much I'm up right now, but I can't show you what I was up at the time. So currently I'm up 1,012. So it's been a nice afternoon, so to speak. But it was all chop city, and I made about $380 in the first hour before I killed the recording and whatever. So we'll just go over those trades, the ones of 380, and I'll talk about maybe what pushed me over to make more money after that. But the first trade was CPAH. This one had a breakout on the daily chart a few days ago. It pulled back. It was a healthy pullback down to the 618 Fibonacci extension, and I just played for daily candle over candle. I went long when it broke 345, I believe it was. When it looked like it was about to break, I jump in 344. Excuse me. It moves up. And at this point, I'm kind of looking at 350. It breaks 350, and I cash in for about a $240 win. Nice win to start the day. So in looking for the $half break, I thought it could go to maybe 4. It didn't get quite there today, but I thought it was going to just hit the $half and come back down. I didn't give it time to run because we hadn't really seen any follow through on anything today, so I gotta just go with the flow. At this point in the day, I hadn't seen any follow through on any of the low flow runners. Just trying to cash in, move on. My next play was Tesla, and this one hurt. So Tesla was gapping down this morning. Pretty big gap down to like $10 or so, almost $10. So it's a pretty big gap down. It tried to fill the gap, popped up here, and then started coming back down, drop, and then we started doing candle under candle drop, and I was looking for this low a day to break. I bought some puts, 525 out of the money puts, just outside the money, I guess, because I figured if we get some follow through and go daily candle under candle, maybe that'll trigger some more follow through. And my thesis recently has been, with the China trade deal being signed, phase 1 being signed, that's a catalyst in the market that's gone. It might be a sell the news event. There's nothing really to look forward to anymore. Besides maybe the Fed repo, the Fed's just pumping money nonstop into the repo market. I mean, that's it. And when that spigot turns off, yeah, bubbles might pop. So anyway, 940 is when I go short. Just looking for this kind of level. So, pop up, give it all back, coming down here, bounce, this candle, shooting star, doji. I think I shorted right here for the candle under candle, looking for this break, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, this would probably be a better entry if I took it right here. Again, I don't have the live recording, so I don't know exactly when I got short, but this would have been a good entry. And there's the dominoes that I'd be looking for is this level to break, this double bottom, and then low a day. And it did do that. I know I covered right around here because it did bounce, and I was kind of like, son of a gun, Tesla is going to bounce. And you kind of see there's some pre-market support around this area. So it broke it by a hair and then bounced back up. And I was like, crap. And I covered, I took 10 contracts, covered half for about 39 cents and the other half for 27 cents. So it was a nice chunk of change. About $300 overall. Just call it $300, a little over 300. But as soon as I covered, it dropped and went pretty hard. It did bounce again because Tesla just refuses to go straight down. But that was the trade there. Let's see. I did try to go short again at 946. So we had the drop, bounce, and candle under candle right here. So do you see how it bounces up to this 9 EMA, rejects it, and then goes candle under candle? I shorted this looking for more follow through because typically it's just these things like the stair step down. It was a false break, and I covered immediately. And luckily, I think I accidentally only took 5 contracts because I lost about 33 cents on 5 contracts, so like 150 bucks or so, 100. I don't know. My brain's so fried today. I didn't get much sleep. Whatever that is. So it was a loss. But immediately, since there was no follow through, longs came in and just took this thing, just launched it in orbit. So, well, not orbit, but took it on a, $12 run. That's for sure. Before it started to pull back. So, good exit. Didn't do what I thought I was going to do. Stopped out. OSTK, I took some long dated calls. My thesis on this is pretty simple. It was daily continuation off a reversal. I want to play 2 things or 3 things. The continuation on the daily, which it's completely crapped on itself today. I bought those calls up here when it looked like it was just going to continue. Instead, it hasn't. The second thing is OSTK is tied to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is breaking out of a monthly channel, downtrending channel. So I think Bitcoin it's already made some big moves, but I think it's just getting started. We'll see. And the third thing is in February, they're going to be doing a digital currency dividend. I don't think anybody's done that before. So I think there's going to be a run up maybe into that event. So I bought some 750 calls for 260, chasing it, and obviously I'm down on them right now. I think like $500. But I just bought 10, and I can buy more later on as we move into that event. But I do like that. It's a month away. It gives me time on it as well. So we'll see what this does. And you know what? The fourth thing, kind of the wild card is, they could say we're selling the OSTK side of things, the overstock side of things, and that would send this thing soaring higher for sure. Don't know where, but so those 4 things, 3 of them really. That's my thesis on that. But it's really early on this. Next trade was CETX. This one, let's get to the time frame, 9:53. So right here. So we kind of had a little. CETX was a gap play. It was moving up pretty big, and you kind of see we were making kind of like a little bit of a wedge here. So the play I was making is we tapped the top of this wedge, came back down on a pullback candle, and then we went candle over candle, and that's when I went long. Got the pop, got the break of this wedge, didn't do anything, immediately came right back down. I sold for a 5-cent loss, 6-cent loss, or $110, $120 loss, and then it decides to go nutso. So that was a little frustrating, but didn't do what I thought I was going to do. Have to respect it. Got to cut loose. Move on. NYSZ, this one started hitting the scanners. Let's see, 553, 10, or 953. 953 over here. So started hitting the scanners, got in for a high day break. It immediately pops up and then immediately just doesn't look pretty. Again, this is more something that you could see on the L2. If the recording worked well, I would show you. It did not, so I can't show you. But I got out for a $20 loss, and as soon as I hit the sell button, it went until low a day. Again, another indication that these low floaters are not showing follow through, and I'm not going to take any risk on them. If I'm green on these low float trades, I'm going to take profit immediately, and I'm going to keep taking profit immediately until we get something that just goes nutso. We're not seeing any continuation. This is much different trading than in December. December, we'd see pop, pull back, pop, pull back, pop, pull back from like $3 to $20, right? Now, not so much. So it's unfortunate. Next trade was PTON. PTON got an upgrade yesterday, overweight. I can't remember the price target, but this is heavily shorted stock. Like I want to say it's 40% short interest. And the last time I saw 40% short interest stock do crazy things was Tesla. Look at this. 3 weeks of just straight up from 355 to basically, I mean, that's a $200 move in that span. What is that, 80%? I mean, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Am I saying PTON is going to do that? Absolutely not. But it definitely has potential to move with that high of short interest. I have to check what it is. I don't know what it is. But right now, what I was looking at, I think I see it right here. Kind of like a, well, let's look at the time frame. 10:04. Yeah. So it was basically a double top that I was looking for to break. You know, kind of a, this is kind of a sloppy ascending triangle, but nonetheless, it was just looking for this area to break. Does the 5 minute show it? Let's back the 5 minute up a little bit. Yeah, so you can kind of see it a little bit on the 5 minute. I was just looking for this little high to break and give us momentum to the top side. We had a big down, bounce down, come back up to this level, tested it, pullback candle, nice hammer candle, 5 minute candle over candle to break it, which happened right here. I went long at 55. It didn't do anything. This is not the kind of move I was looking for. I was looking for it to break this level and get a decent pop, maybe up to the upper Bollinger Band, maybe a breakthrough it. Didn't do that. I started taking profit out the first half for $30, second half for $40. So $90 overall in that trade. Decent trade. FLNT E-Trade. I went long at 10:10 a.m. But I don't know what price I got filled at. It tells me average price blank. So I have no idea. Let's see if I can see what the setup was that I was looking for. Okay. So this is just a pop, pullback, and then candle over candle. 1 minute pullbacks. So I went long probably at 366, I would imagine, unless I got some slippage. Who knows? I was looking for this to break, which it did, and then go towards high day. And we broke this level, and it was just, there's no follow through on it. Surprise, surprise. Low float that has no follow through. So as it looks like it's come back down, I just start taking profit. $30 in the first half, break even on the second half. So nothing big there. Peloton, the next play. This one, yeah, this one was frustrating. So 10:32. Okay, so PTON got this nice pop, and I wonder if it has a Fibonacci on it. Look at that, right to the freaking T. So I was playing that this 21 EMA would hold, and that we would get a pop, pullback, candle over candle right here. But instead, it broke and went candle under candle now, continued to move down. I didn't put a Fibonacci on this at the time, but it bounced perfectly off of this Fibonacci level. I could draw it again if you didn't see it the first time. From the start of the move to the end of the move, Fibonacci retracement down to 618 to the freaking cent. And it moves back up to 31. When it gets up there after, I remember this one. As soon as I hit the buy button, literally 1 second later, it dropped 20 cents on me. So I was so pissed. It got the bounce, and when it got back up to 31, I used that opportunity to get out because I was already down $400 at one point, and to get out for a loss of basically $30, I took it. What's awesome is as soon as I hit the sell button right here at this time frame, 2 minutes later, absolute joke of a move. So whatever, got out. If I would have put this Fibonacci on it and seen that the move bounced right off there, maybe I held a little bit longer. I don't know. Didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I had to cut it loose. And PECK is the last trade I took of the morning. This one was hitting the scanners, it's a former runner. If I go back far enough, you can kind of see it went from $10 to $25 in a couple days. Or no, actually, it went from $5 to $25 in one day. Jeez. So it can move. It definitely can move. Pretty big reversal here on the daily chart. Pop, pullback, candle over candle over candle over candle now. So it had the look. My entry on this, 1046. Where are you at? So yeah, okay. So what I originally was watching this one, if it can get me, okay, was just kind of a pattern play. We were watching this as kind of a pattern, and it wasn't the clearest top. You could do it with a descending line. You could use it with this double top right here and here, something like that. It really didn't matter. Whatever area kind of broke first was the way it should have gone. And it did break to the downside, but it was a false break. And it kind of hovered and came back into this zone. And I was playing it as this double top. I took this double top at 632, and I said in chat as well, if 632 breaks, I'm going to go long. And sure enough, geez, E-Trade, come on. Let me up. My gosh, I hate these freaking charts. So 632 breaks, we get the VWAP break, it's a pop. I don't trust low floats, so what am I doing? As soon as I hit this last domino of the $half break in, I start selling. I sell half for plus 23 for $230. Sell the second half for basically break freaking even. So you can kind of see it. All this led to a pop and a freaking drop. And now it's coming back up, but whatever. No follow through again. This, whatever. I was so sick of it. I was happy to take my money, move on. The rest of the day was just Smile Direct. More just probably the same old. This was an ascending triangle breakout that I made quite a bit of kind of like that with a whole dollar resistance, $13. Got in at the support line here, 12.89, sold at 96. Came back, or that was down here. Bought, sold, bought. This one looked like it was going to break. It did. Is that the right one? No. Bought, sold, bought, sold, bought again. And then I think this is the one, it broke that. Let's see, Again, E-Trade not telling me what I freaking bought at. Really bad recently. It's kind of getting annoying. And I do know I sold. Oh, this is a sell order. So yeah, bought it. This is the last time. Bought at the 89 level. I bought support, and I sold for the crack of 13. I think this was 1302, and the other one was 1308. But it did break out of this range, move back up. Really strong stock, absolutely crushing it today. So that's how I got to $1,000. So again, if you're interested in my trading style and you want to watch me trade live, twitch.tv/stockjock. I'm live. Hit that follow button. Helps the channel out. It's completely free. Ask questions. I will answer them. I'm live on mic. And also, I have a Discord. You know about the YouTube, obviously, because you're watching this video. A lot of ways to get in here. Let's get this channel, this stream, whatever, going. And hopefully we'll have a great 2020 together. I will see you guys in the next video. It might be a few days. Got family in town. We'll see. All right. See ya.